Well, hi friends! Happy Thursday, Mrs. Pavlenko, or should I say Dr. Pavlenko, checking in for another fantastic edition of Science Experiments, first grade style. All right, so today we are going to be doing 3 different science experiments. We're going to have to do one outside, and it is already starting to get a little dark outside, so hopefully we can make this happen before the sun sets and you don't see what happens. All right, well, before we get started, I just want to, again, reiterate, thank you so much for working hard. We are on week 7, you guys. It's getting tiring. I get it. I'm tired. You're tired. Moms and dads are tired. But you continue to work hard and impress me every single day. So great job to you, and great job, parents. I couldn't have done this without you. We're a team, and we got this. So stick it out. We can do this for another couple weeks. Yeah. All right, cool. And hope to see many of you at the wave parade tomorrow. Let's do this. I wanna see you. I wanna smile. I wanna cry. I wanna air high five you from far away because that's about as close as I can get. All right, so here we go. Our first experiment is called floating egg. So what you're going to need is a glass of water, obviously an egg, okay, and then for a little while later, we're going to need some salt and a measuring spoon. Okay, measuring spoon, something that you can measure teaspoons with. All right. So what we are going to do, hopefully the volume was on. I don't know. Well, we'll check it later. All right. We are going to put our egg in the glass of water. What do you think is going to happen, friends? Do you think it's going to sink or it's going to float? Let's find out. Put it in gently, too, because you don't want the egg to crack. All right, so as you can see, I put the egg in the water and the egg sank to the bottom, all right? So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take that egg out carefully as I spill water all over my counter. Super fun, yeah. I'm gonna put the egg in a little bowl, and then what I need to do is I need to measure 5 teaspoons of salt to put in my water. So our regular tap water, we saw our egg sink to the bottom, and the reason it sunk to the bottom in our tap water is because the egg is denser or heavier than the water. And so we kind of learned a little bit about density in first grade, and you'll continue to learn about density as you go through the various grades. So now adding salt to the water, let's see what's going to happen. All right, so I have this on 4 teaspoons, so I'll have to do this a couple times. I actually already started this video once, and then I had to stop because my salt wasn't coming through, so I had to cut my salt open. It was super fun. All right, so here we go. This is 4 teaspoons. So I need 1 more, so now I can scoot it up to the 1 teaspoon. All right, and we pour it in. Okay, so now if we already look at this, friends, we can tell that our salt water looks different than our regular tap water. I'm going to give it a little zhuzh, a little stir too. Okay. Now, what do you think is going to happen? Do you think the egg is going to float or is the egg going to sink? Let's find out. Okay, so same egg, just pulled it back out of the bowl. Okay, I'm going to put it in the glass of water carefully again. We don't want to crack it. And I don't know if you can see that, but it's bouncing kind of up and down. I think you can kind of see it a little bit. It's like right here. Yeah, there it is. Okay, so as we can see this time, the egg floated. And the reason it did is because adding salt to the water made the water more dense than the egg. Salt water is heavier or more dense than an egg. And so that's why the egg floats then, because the egg is lighter in density. Okay, so it sank because the egg was denser the first time. Then when we added the salt, the water became denser and the egg floated. So kind of a fun little science experiment that you could do. All right, pretty easy one too. Probably all have eggs and water and salt at home. All right, next one you might need a little bit more, and hopefully it works for me. I did test it and it did work the first time, but we'll see if it works the second time. The next one is called Under Pressure, which made me just sing the under pressure, reaching down on me, reaching down on you. Stop singing because I don't want to have to pay copyright on that. What? All right, so you need a pop bottle. So I found, I think it's a 1 liter. I don't even know. Maybe 24 ounces. I don't know. It's a bigger than 20 ounce, okay? So here's my pop bottle. Notice that I have paper tape to it. The reason is I kind of drew, you can't really see very well, but I drew an ocean scene behind it with crayon. I probably, if I were going to do this again, I probably would paint it or use marker so you could see it a little better. So I have a bottle of pop that was empty, or you could use a water bottle, whatever you have around. That's probably got to be clear though, friends. And then like a half a sheet of paper to draw a ocean scene on, okay? Then what I did is, notice I took the plastic off, because then what I did is out of the plastic, Diet Dr. Pepper, my son loves this stuff, I cut a little dude out of the clear plastic, and I put it on a pen cap and a paper clip attaching all of it, okay? Now, if you can't do this, or if your pen cap has a hole in it, they advise to use like stick tack, poster tack. If you don't have something like that, maybe gum would work, okay? So what we're going to do is we are going to put this in the bottle, all right? All right, now we're going to put the lid on. Muscles. All right, so notice that my little man is floating right now. All right, now what is supposed to happen is I'm supposed to squeeze the bottle. Oh, I think I might have too much stuff in here because it's not squeezing. I'm going to get a little more. Maybe I don't want to put it on super tight. No, I think I just have too much stuff in it. See, this is why sometimes when you test things, they don't quite work right. So I emptied a little bit of water. You don't want it like super full, okay? All right, so notice that he's at the top. He's still not floating. He's still not doing what he's supposed to be doing. Oh, kind of. All right, we'll empty a little more. It said to fill it all the way, but it's not working when you do that. All right, let's try this again. So I filled it about 3/4 full, and if you squeeze really hard, nope, still not working. One of these days it's going to work for us, and then we're going to be like, whoa, that was so cool. All right, so he's still floating. Yeah, this one's kind of an epic fail, friends. I don't know that I'm going to get it to work. Maybe I just have too much water in it. Maybe I have it too tight. Okay. All right, so it's bobbing. So if I squeeze it, he's supposed to go down to the bottom. And it's not really working. So what's supposed to happen is he's supposed to go to the bottom and then pop back up when I stop squeezing. But like I said, he's not totally doing that. We're seeing that just a little bit, but not a ton. Let me try and empty a little more water. Do I have the lid on too tight? No. So this one, like I said, was not a success. So if you can figure out how to make this one work, let me know. Because what's supposed to happen is he's supposed to start at the top, and then we're supposed to be able to squeeze the bottle, and then he's supposed to like bob up and down. Okay, and it's supposed to be because of the pressure on the bottle. But like I said, it's not really working for me. So if you bonus, I will give you 5 dojo points if you can figure out how to make that one work. Okay, friends? So, epic fail on Mrs. Pavlenko's part, I must say. All right. Our last one is Coke and Mentos. So, we're actually going to have to go outside for this one. All right. So, here we go. Walking through my house and out to the deck. All right, here we go. I can't wait for all the neighbors to look at me and be like, wow, that lady is crazy. All right, so as you can see, it's a beautiful night tonight. I'm gonna go on my knees. All right, so we have Diet Coke, okay, and Mentos. I used mint because that's, I think, what I've seen other people use, but you can use whatever you have. All right, so you want to open the Diet Coke. Don't spill it. Love that. All right, now I'm going to back way up. So yeah, you definitely want to make sure you do this one outside or in a spot where you don't care about making a mess, because it's going to make a mess. All right. So I'm trying to figure out how we can film this. So I think I'm actually going to move my computer over here while we do this. Can y'all see? All right. So here we go. Gotta open my Mentos. Mentos, ready, fresh, big, full of life. Mentos. I just dropped a Mento, the fresh maker. I'll have to go pick that garbage up later. All right, here we go. So I think I've got like 5 here, so I think we're good. Here we go. So we're dropping them in. There we go, friends. Mentos Diet Coke Geyser. So the Mentos created a little bit of gas. So hopefully you got to see that. Hey, how's it going? See, I knew neighbors would be driving by. They're like, Mrs. Pavlenko, what are you doing? Filming a science video. What? All right. So the Mentos created gas because it built up in the bottle. So there you go. And you only need one, man, and then you get to enjoy these bad boys. The rest of the package, they're not that good. Okay? Overrated. All right. Well, that one was fun.